is regular payments into an investment. So you've made an investment and you're still putting money into the bank on top of that. So it is earning you interest and you're putting more money in. This is one of the best ways of saving money, so I strongly recommend we do this. We can do it with a recurrence relationship or with the TVM solver, and it's often called an annuity investment. So it's this sort of scenario: you've saved some money and you invest it, and then you add more money into the bank each month. So for your recurrence relationship, V0 is your principal, Vn plus 1 is R times Vn plus D. So it looks really similar to all the other recurrence relationships. You've just got to remember R, of course, is 1 plus the interest rate over 100, and that's the appropriate interest rate for the time period. So you'd have to go monthly or quarterly or whatever. And D is the extra payments. So it's plus D, not minus D, for this sort of relationship, this sort of investment, because you're adding payments into the bank account. So if we were writing a recurrence relationship for this scenario, where Nora has saved $1,200, invests it at 3% per annum compounding monthly, and adds $50 each month, V0 is our principal of $1,200, and we'd want to work out the interest rate monthly. So our interest rate R is going to be 3 divided by 12, that's nice and easy, that's 1/4. So Vn plus 1 is, now we've got to be quite careful because this is just little r. So we'll have to do little r divided by 100 plus 1. 1/4 is 0.25. So I've got 1.0025 times Vn. Don't know why I said V1, that's pretty silly. Plus our payments of $50. So that's our recurrence relationship. And we could use the calculator if we wanted to calculate how much has she got after 6 months, using the same method we always do. If you're using the TVM solver, everything is as usual. Obviously, of course, you've got to pay attention to the negatives. So the principal, which is our PV, because I'm investing the money, I don't have the use of that money, I'm handing it to someone else, that's going to be negative. And my payments, PMT, are also going to be negative because I'm giving them to the bank. So remember, you're tracking whether it's negative or positive by saying, am I getting the money or is someone else getting the money? And it will work the same way with the TVM solver for everything else. So it's really important to understand the different types of investments and loans that we've got and know where the money is going in each scenario. The recurrence relationship is actually pretty useful for that you can see that we're adding a payment into our investment, but that's something that should really go on your cheat sheets.